So
you know that we had 2 weeks to do the test for all students. So every class they need about 2 weeks, that means 2 lessons to finish all the class, because very big. You cannot you cannot finish for with more than 40 students in 45 minutes. So 45 minutes this week with a half of student, and next week with a half student. Grade 6, 7, 8 and 9. Each grade will have different color paper.
Okay.
Like this. For this time we have both listening and speaking. Yes. Before speaking, all the student finish the listening together, all together. Listening, it takes about 5 minutes maximum to listen, and about 5 minutes for other things, like to give a paper for student and college. Because you know that when student finish listening test, okay, you and teaching your student need must to collect all the back, because we have speaking test inside in the back. You know, do not let the student to keep this paper with them.
We keep these.
Yeah, you keep it.
No problem.
You keep, and but you will ask or teaching the student to how you to collect, but you will be the person to keep it. Yes.
So she will collect all of
Yes, foreigner will be the person to keep all this paper.
Okay.
Yes, and to be sure that first 10 minutes of the first week, all the class will finish with listening first. Yes, all the class will listening with finish. So before for the lesson, you and teaching the student will give for all the students this paper.
Okay.
For the first, they need, before doing listening test, they need to fill in all full name. Remember full name.
No problem.
Yes, because even you remind already, but the student, you know, lazy and forget quickly. Yeah, they just say like something like this, or A6. They lazy to write. So remember, you write down the remember to write the full name and class name.
That makes sense.
Before doing listening. And listening, you remind for with the grade 6 and 7 listening here. That means when you play for listening, the student had to make the choice, the bad choice. Okay? Yes, whatever. Okay?
No problem.
Yes. And when the listening finishes, you and teaching your student to be sure that collect 100% paperback. Yes. And then you only the person to keep by yourself. Do not let the teaching your student keep it.
Okay.
Yes.
So teachers keep the answers.
You will keep it, okay? And you as well.
Okay. So I'll have a student list of all the student names on a piece of paper.
I will give for you and Pradik and Todd all together.
Good.
And help me to give for them.
When we take these home with us, these answer sheets.
With my opinion, when you going to do for speaking test, you will write. I will ask the teaching assistant will write down about all the name of the student will going to fill it on that lesson. Here on the road, okay? And we'll call one by one when the student come to you, and you will give this paper to them, okay? And this is a speaking test.
Is it easier if they fill out their name, they do their listening, and then I call them out one by one?
Yeah.
But then mark them off on the sheet.
The teaching assistant will write all the name of the student, okay? Yeah. Because, for example, for the first week, you're going to finish with about 20 students. We'll write here, about until 20, okay? And name here, okay? And teaching assistant will give all the paper test for these 20 students. Because they need time to prepare for their test. They need time to practice with their speaking test. To be sure that when you make the test with them, they will have a very good answer, and they know what you are going to ask student. Okay, and you will have this with about more than 40 paper tests. You know that today you're going to finish with 20. So you give 20 paper tests to the teaching assistant. And teaching assistant will be in duty to give the paper test for 20 students as the name here. Okay? And when you call first one, you need to ask the student, can you give me the paper test? Okay? And when you do speaking test with them, you need to be sure that all the students finish with name. Okay?
Okay.
For speaking test, we divide into two parts. Part one, that check the understanding about COVID. Yes. What is the best answer? Okay, you ask, what does it mean when the travel resident, which one the student choose, if they choose the correct answer, okay, you think like this, and you think like this, is correct answer, okay, if not correct, it's incorrect, like this, okay, and for my opinion, for every paper of every speaking test, the foreign teacher just finish with the student about between 2 to 4 questions, if maximum, because have no time, you know. Even because some students they can't answer the one question, so try to ask them between 2 to 4 questions only. Okay, because to be sure that you need to finish 100% of the student in only 2 weeks. Yes, and if you ask, you think like this, okay, that is correct. Just all, and then you sign the name here. Okay. Okay, that's all. And you keep with you.
Okay.
You keep it with you. Yes. And when you finish this one, need to be sure you will be the only person to keep it. Because we Nam and Ealing will collect paper test from the teacher, from foreign teacher, not from teaching assistant. Okay. Because in some school we have the teaching system from school, and right now they are very busy too with other exam other school. So because the last time we asked for Vietnamese teacher to give this one, and we lose many.
Okay.
Yes. So remember, all the foreign teacher have to keep this paper, and we will collect this paper test from you, from the foreign teacher. Okay, and Miss Hoa will update for all the teacher when and how we will collect from the foreign teacher.